Hello ladies, I am here to share all about our LimeLife Tunnel Vision Mascara, which is a tubing mascara. I'm a huge fan of this one, but it is a little bit of a different technology and learning curve. So I wanted to share my tips and tricks on this with you today. Now, just so you know, tubing mascaras are different in the fact that they kind of individually wrap each lash with a polymer, okay, and this makes them water resistant. It reduces any like flaking you're gonna see. I actually don't experience any flaking with this mascara or any of that like smudging underneath the eyes, which I love. I'm also have really sensitive eyes, and I don't have irritation with this, which I'm very thankful for. So I love the formula. Most mascaras are just gonna be like pigments and waxes that you're coating with, okay? But because this is a tubing mascara, it is going to wanna be applied a little bit differently, okay? So one thing I wanna tell you about this one specifically, this is a traditional wand. Most tubing mascaras on the market do come with a rubber wand, which allows you to have kind of like less product on it, which I think is a good thing, and ours doesn't have that. So you just want to go this extra step of making sure to get as much of the product off your wand as possible, okay? And so when you pull the wand out of the tube, just wipe it on the sides. It'll go back in, you can use it next time, but less is more with this product, okay? And instead of the traditional like wiggle at the, root and go to the ends of the lashes, I like to start by applying at the base and going outward towards the lashes with more of like a rolling motion. You're gonna see it right away how much it's building. And I am somebody that really has very minimal lashes, as you can tell, my before and after. I have no other makeup on right now. So I just really wanted you to see the power of this product specifically. So I like to roll it, and this is one that I don't really like to let dry and then add more. I just go in and shape my lashes how I want to. If I ever have a little bit of excess, having, an empty spool, a spool like at the end of your brow brush, you could always use this to separate some lashes and then clean it off with your brush cleaner. If you need brush cleaner recommendations, just comment. We don't carry one here at LimeLife any longer. However, I do have a link for my preferred professional brush cleaner, which is from Cosetti. It smells really good, and it keeps your stuff sanitized, and it dries quick. They even have professional size refills. So if you would like to try that from me, you can do that. And that's it, my friends. Now, if you curl your lashes, which I didn't do, you're gonna get even more bang for your buck. But you can just go and see the difference that you're wanting. So again, like some of these, it's a little bit, heavier on the ends where like they're sticking together. I'll just take this and you can kind of separate it out how you like. Whoop. And if you do what I did and just messed up, take your Blenderful sponge. That's why I always love this in hand, because I can apply my makeup with it, and then I use it like my magic eraser too. Okay. And the Blenderfuls are actually still on sale right now, I believe. So go and grab those while you can. It's a great way to apply your foundation, concealer, quickly, but with like a buildable coverage, okay? And see how this does not really add anything more. Once the product dries, it dries. Look how much more open my eyes look now. And I do have a hooded lid on this side, so it's not always gonna look as big as the other one. And that's where my eyeshadow shaping comes in handy. But I really hope that you give this a try. Tell me what you think. Share it with your friends, because it is one of the best mascaras I've ever used, and I'm really picky about my mascara. And if you are somebody that wants a waterproof, we do carry a waterproof. It's wonderful, but like it's the real deal. You will need a waterproof makeup remover to use this one and get it off, whereas you don't need that with the tunnel vision. What's interesting about tubing, it stays on really well and doesn't smudge, but it's easy to get off. It's just magic.